It's time for Jeremy Mecha. Zephyr, you sound tired already.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He's gotta make it here for the final stream. So, one thing to note about this guy is that he has attacks on A, B, and C, but also up plus A and up plus B. I did not realize he actually had an attack on up plus B until fighting the final boss. It's good to know.
I did it on accident a few times, and I had no idea how I did it, so it was an experience. Also, we're having some Mugi net instantly.
Really? Hold on.
Kinda-ish, yeah.
It looks fine on my end.
Alright, it might have been just on me. No, it's slide showing.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't know what I can do.
Okay.
I'll just keep going for now.
Pray.
Yeah.
Doing alright for the moment.
That's not as bad as it has been, let's say.
Oh yeah. I should have used the shield there. I forgot it existed.
Can't wait for when I start streaming, so we don't have to ever worry about this ever again.
Oh yeah. Alright, so the enemies here, we were gonna say they have relative damage because they have a whole lot of HP.
Do they ever?
Yeah. So humorously, Jeremy also has just standard damage reduction of 1/3.
Oh.
Like he just reduces all damage. Yeah, like their actual power is 12 for whatever reason. So anything else in the game, he just takes less damage from. And that was just it was a just in case I use this elsewhere. Jeremy has just an innate defense value.
Oh, and another thing to note is that he actually has like a combo mechanic. The more attacks you do in a row, the more powerful they become.
So, Zephyr, I'm curious. I'm just curious how come, like, what was the thought of adding this? I'm curious. Like, it's not bad. Like, if anything, it's actually amusing that there's, like, another whole, like, in the normal ending, DT3 ends on, like, another whole set of mechanics with, like, you know, a completely new mob that you control and stuff like that with new enemies and shit. But, how come you actually decided to make this and not just end it on War Master?
So I wanted to have Jeremy be a playable thing at one point, and it felt, even though it really was only one game that did it, like, sort of two. It doesn't really end on the final boss, I guess you could say. There's always this one last thing, even if there's another boss afterwards.
Yeah,
I see.
The first two games kind of do
Like,
that as well.
Yeah. Like, I would equate War Master with, like, the Shroud Lord. Like, there's more after, like, their battles, right?
Yeah, your internet is the fucking dick shit.
Yeah, well, I'm making a local stream of this as well, so I'll have non-terrible footage to post at least.
This part caught me kind of off guard because I was just like exhausted after War Master when I first did it, and I was just like, what?
It's actually kind of hard, especially on Nightmare, because we barely have any HP.
You get 4 hits on Nightmare.
One thing I actually didn't know was about the combo thing with Jeremy, though. I didn't know that until Hexer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, there's like no explanation of his abilities at all. He's just like, hey guys, here in the mecha, let's do this.
I'm here. I'm fucking ready.
Apparently Zero beat that dual War Master thing.
Oh, good job,
Are
Zero.
you kidding me?
Yeah, he did. He just got in the room too.
Double kill.
Master.
Yeah, so for people who weren't on the Discord, Zephyr made a rune. It's the Polar Bear rune from earlier, except instead of Polar Bears and Blood Tyrants, it has 2 War Masters, one on the top and one on the bottom. And apparently Zero was able to beat that.
Yeah, and that mechanic where it forces a switch where it lights up one half of the room, that's still there.
Yeah.
It's certainly a thing.
We both decide that Quad Master is impossible, though.
Quad Master.
Quad Master. We've slowly and slowly just added more versions of War Master. Kefit calls Night Terror Master, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Killing spree.
One thing to keep in mind is that the missiles do a ridiculous amount of damage, and it goes up even further if you have a big combo going.
They
Do they
scale.
ever?
They scale really fast. Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, this is harder than I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie.
I do like how you throw in insta-kill spikes for extra platforming hilarity in this too. Because, you know, we needed some, like, big hex rings too.
Okay.
I think that would have tied this all together.
Yeah,
There you go.
This is actually a pretty legit section. Like, it's not just like a victory lap or whatever you might expect after beating War Master.
It's always funny to me how, like, even the quote cinema moments are like you still have to play them.
Yeah.
Like the fight room or like the war room in you know, Disco.
Oh, yeah.
Or not the Disco, in Subcon.
No, it is Disco.
Oh yeah, it's Disco, yeah. And of course the meteors that you'll see if you
yeah.
ever beat this.
It's not looking likely this one off, I'm afraid. I actually forgot how long these rooms were.
So, one thing though,
Yeah.
I think eventually we need to get just a DT3 Discord. This is getting a bit ridiculous
Yeah,
at this point.
probably. Zephyr said you guys had a DT3 channel already somewhere?
Yeah, I can just appropriate. It's what we use for like DevCon or testing and all that. I can just reappropriate it since that's all over now.
Right.
That'd be swell because some people, because you know this is a pretty big Discord. Apparently, we're getting some people apparently are a little upset that it's been DT3 for about 2 months now, and it doesn't seem to ever be ending.
They should
So
just join in.
that's what I thought. But
Yeah, Zero's been telling me, so maybe I guess this week I can do that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I need to get there with more than one hit. Oh, and by the way, you cannot dodge while in Jeremy Mecca. Dash
no
right
no Jerry dashing.
No.
Double kill.
Oh, and
This sure is hard.
it is. Like, you need to take it pretty methodically.
Is this not going to be the end of the game?
It's gonna be the end of the game, Walker.
Secret tester channel.
Double kill.
Zero is actually going to be getting you to be testing something soon, as far as if I recall.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a nightmare thing, yeah. I sent
Yeah.
him a thing so he can better like set it up for you, and then I can then send him like an actual thingy.
I believe he's calling it Nightlight.
Yeah.
It's like a tweaked version of Nightmare Mode or something. We don't know the exact specifics yet.
It's basically just like a few quality of life changes for Nightmare that will probably go a long way. Because like Nightmare, I think Mugi likes Nightmare so much that he almost considers it like his, like it's close to like his ideal of playing the game.
Yeah, I think with like a few tweaks, it would be my definitive version. It's not something I'd recommend doing like your first time through the game, but I found it pretty rewarding to, you know, just kind of learn how everything works on Nightmare without, you know, DPS spam or infinite HP, let's call it. Also, you can just ignore all the cheese, so it's perfect for subsequent playthroughs.
Don't say that, Zero's gonna cry. What if you need, like, what if Hexer escaped by 100% cheese on the new mode?
You would do
Right.
that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Zero, that's totally something Zero would do.
He just one-hit kills you if you don't have 100% cheese. It's not explained, you just have to do it. Alright, so we beat one screen. I'm very proud of myself. I think
The
there
first
are-
screen's the hardest.
Okay, I think there are 3 screens. Oh yeah. And
Yes.
This is the screen where you get to just totally wreck all the chaos enemies and stuff.
Double kill.
And I didn't realize Jeremy's attacks actually had elementals or weapon types rather assigned to them. But he's doing
I
boosted damage in some
didn't
of these
need-
guys.
Huh, I didn't either. Wow.
Oh yeah, one-hit kills on those Dragon Knights.
You sure put a lot into this whole Jeremy mech thing. Like, for something that was intended to only be, like, 3 screens.
I mean,
You, of course, then went insane with this for Hexer, but, you know.
I mean, to me, this
But it-
this is one of the defining moments of DT3 because, like, after all that you've done, the game is still not over, and it's still expecting you to play it. Like, I really love that it's actually like a legitimately designed area. It really like drives home the whole, I don't know, DT experience for me. Let's call it.
Double kill.
I mean, the most DT3 experience for me is like Jeremy leaping out of his mech and then fucking boxing Hex. Like,
Spoilers.
that's DT3 to me. Hexer is great. It's fucking. Dude, these air gunners, they need to work on their formation. Like, why do they think that's a good idea? Just stand completely vertically in a row.
This screen is probably more what you would expect from this section. Like, it's more of a cinematic thing where you get to kill all the Chaos dudes that pissed you off the entire warship. Oh, and here's a, ooze. Let's see if we can get the screen. Yeah, there we go. Looks like my internet is doing better.
Yeah, I haven't seen any issues lately.
Good. And
I love the question mark that appears above Jeremy's head when that happens.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy's just like, what are you even trying? So this screen looks kind of hard on Achilles, by the way.
Dude, there's the whole platforming section is Jeremy. Like, what the fuck?
I actually
So
forgot
about the
Go ahead.
the damage types being there for Jeremy. I mean, there's already rules in the game for that, so it's easy to assign every attack to have some sort of damage type that I can then utilize for something. Or in the event that I would have expanded it, but it didn't really expand that far.
So this jump is actually kind of tricky.
Yeah, Slakes, I'm gonna go ahead and just reappropriate our server.
Dev time is finally over.
Yeah.
Moogie's internet.
Oh god, we spoke too soon.
Like we can have like I'll put a couple channels in there. If you want Slakes, I'll give you a secret channel.
Alright, we're at the last screen, so it's time to go back to the title screen. Okay, this is your last chance to turn back if you don't want spoilers, by the way.
Indeed.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the Chapter 21 content, then yeah,
Look away.
look away now.
Putting something about the muffins in the code is a tribute to LB.
Oh yeah, and you can skip the cutscenes here now, so I'm gonna skip them. It's actually kind of a neat moment if you play through it. It's got a nice somber atmosphere, but we don't have time for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, that's what I meant. Slakes. Yeah, if you wanted like one of the channels in that server. Oh yeah, I guess I could just use. Oh, you may make an entirely new Discord server, not use the one that we have. I mean, that's fine too. Yeah, we can do that.
Needs to have emotes.
Yeah,
That's all I ask for.
whatever works.
Yeah.
You'd like Jerry and Claire emotes.
So you used to be able to die on this sequence, by the way, but now Chow will just pick you back up, like a Lakitu in Mario Kart.
Okay. Man, it's easy enough to do. Let me look at that thing. Oh, I think I can get rid of that updates channel real quick. That's not needed anymore. Get rid of that. Get rid of the spoilers channel. Don't need that. That was for the testers that hadn't played the new content. They could use that channel to talk about it. So the other testers who hadn't played it could acquaint themselves with it without getting spoiled about things.
So, what actually happens here if you let time run out before you get to the end?
You will game over. It's the only way to game over on this now.
Okay, so here's kind of a cool moment where you get to go control Claire all the way until the timer runs out. And if we hadn't entered the code, this is where the game would have ended originally. Because, you know, everybody would die. And that would be the end.
That's funny. You know, Child could technically just pick Jerry up in this case.
Yeah.
He gets poisoned.
We just keep finding more and more ways the original ending couldn't work.
I'm so excited, Zero. Can't wait.
Alright, so I actually really like the sequence we used to get to chapter 21. It's very cool and kind of like plays on the fact that people were actually dissatisfied with the original and one. Here we go, chapter 21, Distorted Travesty. Feels very climactic, let's say.
I have a thing for if a game or if a thing has chapter names, the final chapter being the name of its story.
Honestly, I think that's like the best trope.
Yeah.
Same.
It's always
same
cool.
with like final bosses / ending like episodes having the opening theme play on the final boss, etc.
Yeah.
The
That's
callback,
also-
let's say.
Yeah, that's also a trope that needs to stay forever.
So, now in a normal game, this section would be some sort of cinematic event. DT3, you get to dodge meteors as Claire while falling.
Zero's always onto my schemes.
I'm curious, Zephyr. So, was it all kind of a ploy with Chapter 20? Did you always at least have this ending in your mind? The more I think about it, the more it feels like that you had this idea.
Well, Zero mentioned earlier that Parasitic Seed was always in the boss list, but it got removed at some point. So Zephyr definitely had an idea, let's say.
Zephyr, you're a sneaky boy.
Yeah, and there were indeed 21 chapters in the thing back in the day. So you can destroy those meteors with one missile or through
Right.
Or just crash your face into them and die. That works
if
too.
you smash into them, it's fine too.
They actually do,
Like that.
you die in 3 hits on Nightmare here. So we're gonna try
This
to
is
avoid
essentially this is a 3-heart run is what this is.
it. Yeah.
Like this whole run is that. Apparently, Wafu, you're gonna get Railgun, so that's two super missiles. That's all you're gonna get.
2 super missiles?
Yeah, because when you use Railgun, it causes your diffusion missiles.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a shame.
Zero wants me to be quiet.
So,
He's saying don't spoil anything. Okay, I won't spoil anything else then.
Charge Spacer actually works really well in that part. I mean, we're at
It
the
does.
point where we have to come up with strategies for this. Alright, you can still dash. I completely forgot. Derp.
I love that everybody forgets that you can dash.
Yeah. At some point it has to happen. You have to forget that you can dash in DT3.
Like, I think like the biggest hope that I'm like hoping for the new mode is that that you can use holy water in some way.
Well, technically
Like-
you can use it. You just won't get much usage.
Yeah, but you essentially might as well remove it.
Yeah.
Like in all practicality.
I love how these count for the Unreal guy, by the way.
Dude, Unreal Guy just gets excited at death. Meteors, whatever.
I mean, they're not, like, alive to begin with, though.
They give EXP if you're not max level yet too.
Oh, really?
I mean, they're just counted as an enemy type, yeah.
Maybe they're sentient. You don't know that.
Sentient meteors.
Where did these things even come from, anyway? Is this just like debris from like the warship hitting the ground?
I have
Or-
no idea what the lore is behind these damn meteors. I was like, man, we need some sort of like thing here. There's really no lore behind meteors here.
That's the first time you haven't even given me an explanation. You're just like, I don't know, lol. X fucking D.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he figured he had to have something following. Something coming at you while you fell, so it was meteors.
I wanted a falling sequence, so.
And the music here is from Xenoblade. It's a remix.
It is.
With the,
It's a Mega Man X styled remix to it.
That sure is a sentence for it. Mega Man style remix of the Xenoblade song.
There you go.
One day we'll get past the first checkpoint here. Might not be the beta.
This is where movie gets stopped. On this of all things.
It doesn't end with a Nightmaster, but with a meteor.
On the plus side, this is the last time we'll have to use Jerry or Claire, rather.
On the plus side.
Yeah, I mean, like, after finishing Nightmaster, I've got my fill of Jerry and Claire for a while, I'm gonna say.
Killing spree.
You can also jump here, but it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're just still in the air.
Double kill.
So this is surprisingly hard, and you can take 3 hits, I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah.
we're almost at 4,000 deaths.
I mean, it's gonna happen on this level. This isn't gonna be the winning run.
Oh, no.
I mean, I have faith in you, just not on this particular run. I could be wrong.
So Zephyr, how close are you on that 5 job thing that you were doing on Final Fantasy V?
I am almost through World 2.
Good job. How fucking many worlds are that in that fucking
It's
game?
3.
God, I haven't played that game since I was an extremely young age. When
Baby
XDeath
Wafu.
was cool.
When XD was cool.
You still
XD,
think XD
man.
is cool, don't you, Wafu?
I don't think XD is cool. Dude, I was watching Zephyr stream it yesterday, and like XD just like legit does an unironic mwahaha. Like
Yeah.
in the text.
Yeah, I call it the villain laugh, and I refuse to have any of my villains laugh. There's a reason why that only happens in Gate 6.
I mean, not that it helped Hex too much.
Oh.
No, I refuse to have any of my villains do ha-ha-has or any of that.
Oh, we're doing.
You almost got fucked there.
Almost.
Oh, get your dash back. Oh!
Oh my God, the moves.
Oh man, you're almost there. God, this first one is so long.
It is. I actually forgot how long this is.
It is so long. Oh gosh.
No.
Ah, fuck. Alright, well, Zephyr was right. We're at 4,000 deaths.
Oh man, you almost proved me wrong.
Almost, but not quite.
Oh no.
Right. Oh, that last one is hard.
Yeah, it is. You gotta, like, do
Oh
the,
yeah.
you gotta do
If
the
you
focus.
if you put Quaff is right. If you put plot armor on Claire, you can actually get yourself an extra hit.
Oh my God, plot armor. Finally.
Yes.
It's just for this. There we go.
Plot armor has finally has a use.
Finally, after all this time, we found the one use.
Yeah, like the laugh is fine, but like the evil laugh, no. Thank you, Quaff. That was amazing.
That fucking Morphball shot. You're doing Zephyr proud. The Morphball spam there.
It worked.
And then you crash your head off the rock for no reason.
Yeah. I'm not the most consistent player we've established. I'll do like intense shit and then bash my head against a rock or whatever.
That is exactly my form in playing games. I am the most uncoordinated player.
By the way, Zephyr, you have to add me to the list of people who've beaten Nightmaster now.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
set
you
up my
did it?
save.
Yeah. He gave me a save.
Nice. Despite
the fact that I am ridiculously experienced in a War Master fight, it still took me 3 hours to kill it.
It's a very different fight. Like, it's longer than Wex.
Oh yeah.
It's so fucking long. Also, Sakai did Wex without assist mode. So,
I should probably. What I'm gonna do is turn off the ability to come out of Morphle by pressing up, because I did that twice in a row now, and it was bad.
Oh, wow. Same thing.
Yeah.
oh,
It's okay.
Fuck.
I turned it off, so that won't happen.
There you go.
I'm glad that's an option.
Monster kill.
Also, it's kind of funny how little damage Claire does now with the plumber rock. Like 20,
Oh, right.
27 for her first
Oh,
phaser.
gross.
plot armor makes me curl. It's a gross item.
To be fair, as back in the day, we all loved that whole like changing or going to different worlds in Final Fantasy V. Like when we've realized there was more.
Yeah.
That was such a cool moment back in the day. And then the merging part was also pretty cool.
Man, the days when Final Fantasy was the shit.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. I mean, that's where my nickname, that's where my internet nickname is from. It's from Moogles.
I would have
man.
never guessed how do you. I would have never guessed.
I'm glad Moogie wasn't there for my Moogle hate yesterday. Were you there for that, Wafu?
I don't think so.
Oh god, I was hating on Moogles like hardcore.
Why
Don't hate on
Moogle
Googles.
There was that Moogle force, and I was like, man, I just want to burn this place down. I call them Koopos because that's all they do. That was a really silly death.
It really was.
You know the thing about Final Fantasy though is that even when I was younger, I didn't like 8.
Nobody likes
Even
it.
even as a young kid, I didn't really like Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, I didn't like 8 either. And then for some reason, I played through it again, like a year later, and I did enjoy it more. That's because I also understood the mechanics behind the game.
Well, the battle system is the most unintuitive thing ever. Like as far as like what you do to actually get skills and then setting and then fucking it's so
Yeah.
hard looking. Power bomb strats though.
Power bomb strats, holy shit.
Never before seen.
Never before seen.
Oh man. Ah, you ruined it, Moogie. I wanted to see power bomb right here.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Thanks, Moogie.
I'm sorry, Zephyr. At this rate, we're gonna get another attempt, so don't worry.
Don't worry. When you talk to Moogie enough, you'll get used to betrayal.
That's okay. Wow, you actually used Mog in 6 Frozen? That is... wow. What a noob.
Mog.
Like, he's the worst character. Other than, like, that gorilla dude.
The only thing I remember about 6 is that the 2 main characters become gods and then you don't have to worry about everything else.
Who are the main characters in 6 anyway? I always assume Terra could be one of them.
Terra and like the fucking I don't remember the guy's name.
Locke. Terra and Locke.
Is it what?
And Celis.
How do you remember this? I guess I haven't played Final Fantasy 6 in fucking 10 years.
I mean, it's
I
Final
remember
Fantasy
all.
6. Not that hard to remember.
I remember a lot of things about that game. I'm very fond of it. It's like the one Final Fantasy that I would wish Square would do a whole remake of, not 7. But I mean, whatever. I'm gonna play the shit out of that 7 remake. I don't care.
I'm gonna
see
play
all
the
the-
7 remake because I am just fascinated by what's gonna happen to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like I see all the people hating on it. I'm like, whatever, haters. You know, you guys are all gonna play it.
Oh yeah. I gotta
I
play
mean-
just to see what it's like, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
I'm also saying because I really doubt that the combat system can be, or the combat can actually be worse than the original 7s. And
I'm pretty sure they're not going to have it turn-based at this point.
no, it'll be Final Fantasy 15's engine, I think, or something like that.
Which is totally fine.
Also, I mean, I am hoping that I don't know, maybe they can make the plot make sense in some way, like.
Let everybody know that Genova's the actual enemy of the game, or actual villain of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually showed off some footage already. It's an action battle system. It looks actually closer to Kingdom Hearts than FF15, though.
Okay.
Oh, are they actually? Because Final Fantasy 15 was actually supposed to have like a Kingdom Hearts kind of battle system, but then the director got moved and the new guy got it was horseshit.
I love what he did to it. I kind of like what they did with it. It's a really unfocused game and it's just all over the place, but I like what they did with it.
I mean, I struggle because 15's like battle system is so empty to me. Like it just lacks like any sort of player input most of the time.
It's a little strange. If you're doing the method of just holding down square or whichever button it is for attack, it's kind of weird. If you do taps and all that, the game responds a lot differently. I see what they did with the whole holding down for dodging and attacking, but it's weird that they don't really tell you about some of the other mechanics.
So yeah, I'm still on the meteors, by the way. In case anybody was wondering.
Monster kill.
One of these days I'll actually like memorize what to
Will you though?
do. Hope I will.
How much of 15 did you play, Wafu?
I only played a bit of it at my friend's house, like only a couple hours.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna ask if you had done the after you beat the game. There's a hidden dungeon you can get to where it's a platforming dungeon.
I do know about that. Yeah.
It's a strange place. It took me like 3 hours to get through that thing.
Also, if there's any place I don't want to see QTEs, it's in a Final Fantasy game. Like, oh my god, please 15. It's gone. Like the fucking the thing that sticks out to me about 15 the most is when I saw a video of the Leviathan fight. It's the most like #cinema thing, epic TM fucking looking thing ever. It's like
it's big boss fights with the summons are really or just that they're big. And that I don't know. I feel like that's very Square though.
Yeah, and that's not wrong. Square's been kind of going in that direction.
Yeah, they've gone for a more cinematic route. I mean, that's what they want to do.
I mean, it's been like that ever since 7, really. Look at the summons.
I just want Kingdom Hearts 3 to remain pure. In the most air quotes way possible. But
yeah.
Yeah. What they showed off, I'm actually kind of worried about in Kingdom Hearts 3, to be honest, because I just want the gameplay and the memes. But
yeah.
What worried you about it?
The the whole overdrive thing with having, how do I explain it? It's like, you hit a thing over and over again, and then eventually you get the action command to turn your arm into a fucking drill and shit like that.
Oh, that.
It's like I think that's from Birth by Sleep, if I remember right, and I wasn't really a big fan of that either.
Yeah. In the Toy Story thing, they showed some weird stuff right above the action menu, or where you select your actions there, and they showed some weird timer there. I don't know what that's for just yet. I don't know if that's from the. Remember, I've only played the first 2 Kingdom Hearts games, so if that's something from one of the other ones.
Yeah, it's from Birth by Sleep.
Okay.
Don't play that game. Well, play it. Okay. Play it if you want to understand the lore.
No,
I
don't
understand the lore.
I just watched that 15-minute video that explains it, and I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
Checkpoint reached.
Did you actually understand that? Because I didn't, and I played all the games.
I understood it enough for what Kingdom Hearts is. I don't mind that about Kingdom Hearts. Like, I say the game, I'm like, yeah, this can have the stupidest plot ever. I don't really give a shit. It's just a fun game.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like they approach the plot the way I approach DT's plot. They're like, it needs to have a purpose.
I want that to be true, but I don't think it is true. Like, I think especially, like, I think you can think that way if you only played the first two, but if you don't play Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep, they are deathly serious about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no.
Like Birth by Sleep is what introduces the whole Keyblade prophecy shit. And like, and just has these super mega edgelord characters in Dream Drop Distance, and it's like,
I see.
Like, I want to believe that's true because, and in the end, that's what I'm gonna treat Kingdom Hearts as, because honestly, Mugi explained Kingdom Hearts is like it's a fan fiction of itself, and that's like the best way to explain it, honestly. And like, it's kind of, I'm just looking for it to go full loop and just have like Xehanort just be Sora in the end. Like,
God, I hope so now. The only reason I played Kingdom Hearts was because it had Disney characters in it. I did not care, because I don't care about Square's characters most of the time. They're not that interesting to me.
It's, yeah, I mean...
And so I was like, man, this has Goofy in it, I have to play this. Like, that's legit why I picked it up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care about any other characters in this. It is so standard and uninteresting. We're at the world, I don't know.
The light, the darkness, etc.
Yeah, that.
Every character is some other character somehow, in some way, and like, Kingdom Hearts is the most amazing in that regard, because it's like, I think, like, Xehanort has been about 400 different people in the cast. Like, he has about 20 different versions of himself that are all somehow him.
Yeah, oh god, that character is so convoluted and dumb.
So
I'm the villain, but now I'm not the villain, but I am actually the villain. I'm Xemnas, but I'm not. Whatever, game.
Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 just goes like, I'm Ansem, and then it's like, I'm not Ansem, I'm Xehanort, but I'm not Xehanort, that's my Heartless. But that's not my Heartless, that's my Nobody.
Yeah, I like that shit.
No, wait, but I thought you were Riku. Wait. Then, like, in Birth by Sleep, it's like, there's a character in there called Ventus, and like, he looks like Roxas, exactly, and the reason why Roxas looks like he does is because Ventus went inside Sora's heart, so Ventus is also Sora in like, part of him, in some way. Oh, Ventus also is Castle Oblivion. They turned his body into a castle.
Why do you remember all this?
I'm thinking about Kingdom Hearts, because this is, like, I don't believe you can make this, like, unironically. DT is one thing, because DT has, like, self-awareness about it, because that Jeremy just, like, does things for reasons, and, like, but, like, Kingdom Hearts, they attempt to explain everything. Oh yeah, Dream Drop Distance has time travel. Young Xehanort, like, is a character.
Yeah, I know about that, and it just makes me cringe, like, so fucking hard. Yeah, see, that's why I had Jeremy do what he did, like on the fourth wall, the literal fucking wall with a 4 on it. He says in the first game, which was just a stupid joke, but he's my hand waving machine.
So this part is hard. You gotta direct the meteors at you while also destroying the blue ones. It's testing my Toho skills, let's say.
By the way, Ventus also had a dark side version of him in Birth by Sleep.
Of course he fucking did.
Called like Benetas or something like that.
You know what, I thought you were gonna say something about my playthrough, but no, you're just gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, what can I say? You keep crashing into meteors over and over again.
Yeah, I guess I deserve the Kingdom Hearts chat at this point.
Does Luke hate Kingdom Hearts? I totally understand if he does.
I don't think he hates it, but I don't know if he gets it.
I only played the first game.
I don't think Square even gets it.
I mean, in fairness, like, I praised Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix a lot for being like having character action gameplay, but that's all I crave about it. I just know all this shit because I like the gameplay.
There you go. Yeah. I legit enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2.
I mean, the base game definitely abuses the triangle thing a little too much. I'm not even gonna pretend about that, but it's got some fluid action gameplay when it wants to.
Shoutouts to Quaff for reminding me of the Cloudern Horde, by the way, because it'd be like basically impossible otherwise.
Dude, it goes so
Saved
far.
it. Saved you.
It's so long. You don't really notice how long it is until you do it with so little health.
I gotta back up Slakes there. That the final level in I think I mentioned it too. That final level in Final Fantasy VIII is great.
I think it is, yeah, if I remember it right.
I like the theme, and I like the music that goes along with it, and I just like the whole atmosphere of it. It was really cool. The music, that level was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Moogie.
Yeah, that's the one where your abilities get sealed. You have to unlock them one by one, right?
Yeah, that made the beginning of that very special, and I think you can choose which ones you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't remember what I got first. Probably magic or something. It was our junctioning, or I forgot what it was they did, or how they did it, but yeah, it was a very special place.
Like, in general, a lot of the Final Fantasy have highs and lows in that. Like, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy IX for the most part because I really like the main character, especially, and like I like how it's a game that like has a pretty serious theme, but isn't super morbid like Squall, Lanhart, whatever wanker that just and like I like how alive the whole setting felt really, and it had some charming characters. But like Final Fantasy IX's like fourth disc definitely goes off the rails in terms of other planets and merging planets and like. And Zidane's being like, and then there's clones, but there's not clones, and
And then Mikron at the very end, he's just like, "Sup, guys?"
Yeah. Some people have like made an argument for him about why he exists, and I kind of get it, but at the same time, he has no build-up or anything. It just shows.
Yeah, there's people who will say like, "Oh, the game totally mentions that he's a thing," and I'm like, maybe.
Well, like the whole thing about Necron is that a lot of the game's like center theme in quotes is that like it's about how people deal with identity and death. So Necron is supposed to kind of like be that that representation, but I mean, it's not addressed in any direct way within the game. So
I beat that section while we were talking about Kingdom Hearts and stuff. By the way,
I saw it. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bathroom break and then we'll do the final sequence, I guess. Well, it's pre-final sequence, I should say.
This is gonna be fun with 9 hearts.
Yeah. Montas and Ventus engage in a metaphysical battle. Yeah, that they do.
Gross.
I love Kingdom Hearts. I hate it, but I love it. It's the best.
I love that it has. If it didn't have Goofy in it, I probably would have never played it.
I gotta say, hearing Goofy in Japanese when I played Final Mix was the most off-putting thing I've ever heard in my life, I think.
Oh god, I'd never listened to that before, and then that Toy Story trailer when they had Donald and like a Japanese Donald and Goofy, I'm like, man, they nailed it at least like really close. It just
it's just one of those things I just completely associated it with like, the English voices in my head. I mean, it will like it's impossible for me to like switch that in my head. So
yeah, they kind of do, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
6 kind of doesn't.
I don't remember enough about 6.
6 actually has build up to itself. Like you know about what's going on before you go there. It's not some weird mystery, and then suddenly, wait, what? This doesn't make sense.
Like Final Fantasy IX, like first opening plot with like Garnet and Queen Beatrix and stuff like that is like, it kind of feels like it should end with Alexander, and then the disc does, and it's like, oh, everything's peaceful, and it feels like that's where it's gonna end, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Yeah, like disc 2, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So now keep missing this.
Please, just morph ball left and right.
Fine.
I never did like the morph ball spam thing. I've never this was never intuitive to me. I just like.
I'm pretty sure Jeremy actually tells you to do it. There we go. And you can actually do it before the instrument spawns, which makes it easier because you don't have to worry about his babies. And we all remember these maps from Fighting the Executive.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we can't save here.
Noogie
What?
and your internet.
It's showing green for me in OBS now, so...
It just
It's
froze
doing-
for a second. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's fine now.
So I'm somewhat disappointed there wasn't more stuff with Chow here, but I guess I'm not really sure what more you could have done without getting kind of I don't know, obnoxious in the end.
What's this sound effect from? I feel like I remember it.
Super Contra.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Alright, so it's time to work our mouse skills, let's say.
Yes, sir.
Are you good at that, Moogie? I hope so.
It took me only 2 or 3 tries my first time, so we'll see how it goes this time. When we have, I assume we have 3 hits like usual on this mode. And you know, Zephyr, when he did the ring thing in the Skyfall, I thought for sure that was going to be like the legit ring platforming section. I'm not sure if I was disappointed or not when it wasn't.
Oh.
Simple and Clean is a really weird song because it's just some licensed retardation that has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. But everyone associates it with the Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a single thing in that song that has anything to do with it, but it's just some licensed thing.
So, what is the boss sprite from, Zephyr?
This is from... I have to go look. I don't remember anymore.
The music is from Metroid Prime 3 NM.
Yeah, it's from this theme.
It's a very good song, actually. I was kind of surprised the it came from Metroid Prime 3 because I didn't remember any songs like this in the other games.
Samugi.
Yeah.
I actually had this thought when I was playing it. This song, you know that song that plays in Hashimyojin, which is like, you know, when you're reading Seijiro's diary and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
This song reminds me the shit out of it.
Actually,
It's like...
it reminds me of Danganronpa music, actually. I was like, wait, did I miss this song in Danganronpa? But no, it's from Metroid Prime somehow.
Yeah, the Prime series actually has decent music. It uses... the music's usually really low. There's a lot of ambience in the game.
Yeah. Thinking it might be best to just retry this run, but yeah, we'll see how far it goes.
I'm just crashing off the...
Yeah. If anybody didn't realize, you have to control Chow with the mouse here and do mouse Tanmaka.
Yeah. It's, this is a thing that we used to all say was a joke that Zephyr could do, and then he did it, and then everyone was really amazed.
That's pretty great.
So you can get through the bullets on that pattern, but I'm not going to do it because we're on Nightmare. And I
Yeah,
guess,
you need to move a little quicker or jerk to the side. Koichi does the same sort of thing in Touhou 11.
Jamers asked what this is inspired by, Shikakami no Shiro, or what? With the whole
shot dealing
grazing.
powerful.
Yeah.
No, it was just I wanted something to do with grazing in the game. I was like, we have bullet hell style things here. I want to put grazing in because it kind of needs to be there, because then it's weird when it's not for some reason. Well, not always, it depends. But because of like everything having small hitboxes, I wanted grazing in. So I thought, well, what's the best way to encourage grazing, like actively, since I'm not doing a scoring mechanic here.
forgot the awesome mechanic. That's the best score mechanic.
Awesome. I like you get awesome when you die.
Oh yeah.
That's the best.
You know, I always wondered why points were in Super Mario World. It's like the game where the points like matter the least of any game I've ever played. But it has them. I don't really know why, but it has them. Okay, the rotating laser attacks are definitely the hardest.
Oh yeah, the laser is brutal.
It wrecks me every time. Yeah, let's see, I got hit.
It's just like an old arcade mentality, and Nintendo just refuses to remove it from Mario games.
Do Mario games still have points? I haven't really played any recent ones.
The 2D ones do.
They like don't even give you lives or anything. It's just completely pointless now. It's very strange. It's like tradition for the sake of tradition in the worst way. Well, I mean, not the worst
Yeah.
way, but
Yeah, they need to take lives out of the game too. Lives are another thing that just need to be removed.
oh yeah, I was actually surprised they removed them from Odyssey entirely.
Yeah, I'm really happy they did that.
Yeah.
It's a very outdated mechanic.
Especially for like, you know, Nintendo games, which are supposed to be accessible. And I know a lot of people like don't even like seeing like game over screens in games or anything. Okay. Clearly I've forgotten how to do this part.
The green like waves that he does are always my favorite because he just max out grazing so easily with it. It's
Yeah, remember if you create one gap, you create a gap all around because of symmetry.
So yeah, that pattern's pretty easy when you don't try and like rush through gaps or anything.
so I assumed you're the responsible for the gold time of this, by the way, Zephyr.
I am.
Is that damageless? Curiously, and that gold
Yes.
time?
Yes, it is. I did add a fair bit of time to it, and then later on, even before release, I added some time to it again. Like I think I had like 5 seconds, and then I added like another 10 or something, 10 or 15 to it,
Just make it a
like
bit
just
more
before
reasonable,
release.
yeah.
Yeah, because this isn't a normal mechanic in the game,
Yeah.
so I was like, well, this will be a little more like for gold stuff. So
I mean,
This
not
is
that getting all golds gives you anything but an achievement, but you know, why not?
yeah.
He could give you a different hat that you can equip on another playthrough.
The Wafu hat.
Yeah, just be Abomination just hanging off your head.
Oh, gross.
Literally just like the Abomination sprite. You just play as the Abomination.
I can make the bird sprite, the bird hat, animate the tail like it does in the normal game. Animated hats.
Yeah, that last pattern with the explosions and the laser is what always gets me. For me, it's just hard to kind of like grasp what to do.
Yeah, just remember you need to be going horizontal first and then vertical next. It never changes that.
Okay, horizontal first.
Horizontal movement, then vertical, yeah.
That part is really ridiculous. It's like, it was definitely like the hardest thing for me.
Oh yeah, that's why it's right at the end.
Of course it is. Yeah, Zephyr. Yeah, right.
Good thing is this boss is not actually as long as it seems. You do pretty good damage if you get your graze up. And I'm taking it pretty safe. He's still not taking too long to get to the final phase.
No nightmare shenanigans here.
Nah.
No, other than 9 hearts.
Yeah. I was wondering like how much actually making the HP 40 instead of 36 would end up mattering. I'm not really sure where it would give you more or less hits or whatever.
I guess like the ending of DT3 with these two bosses of Hexer and this is directly like harder on Achilles than Nightmare without any argument because of it.
Like there's no difference on Nightmare except you can take less hits, and on Achilles you can't take any hits. So yeah, it's that's the one place where you can't argue that Nightmare is harder.
Yeah, because I've been like me and Mugi have been kind of thinking about this over like what is harder like as for a second playthrough for the most people. Like Zero even kind of weighed in on this, but like Zero's kind of his brain's kind of destroyed from having played this game so much. So
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah, we kind of think that Nightmare War Master is harder than Achilles War Master even.
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, as someone who's done them both, like I think Nightmare is much harder,
Like,
especially on 1.5.
yeah, the thing with Achilles is that like eventually you're gonna get lucky with the DPS outfit you have, but on Nightmare you're always just grinding out War Master for 4 minutes, and it never gets any easier. There's no luck factor or anything. Okay, I got hit once. Of course.
By the way, Zephyr.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey.
Okay. I was gonna say, Zephyr, the change that you did to War Master's AI, I went back and did a 1.0 War Master just to check because I was curious. It's actually really noticeable, like especially at the start.
The like how he like what he changes to.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
in the original 1.0, I can't make him do anything he wants. Like I can't set the first form consistently in any capacity. I've tried everything. There's like nothing I can do to set the first form.
The first form change was actually just the first form change was actually completely random.
Oh, was it? I see.
It was the one
Yeah.
thing that was random, and I wanted to take that out.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, because that's the one thing that like I always that just jumped out at me immediately is that like I couldn't do my normal like speed kill on 1.0 because like I couldn't get blue like constantly. So
Yeah.
And of course he doesn't do the tornado spam anymore, which is nice. I actually found
yes, like that's. No, go
I
ahead.
actually found green to be like one of the friendliest forms doing Nightmaster, let's call him. Because, you know, it's like you can control him pretty well now that he doesn't just, you know, decide to use tornado spam 24/7.
Yeah, I actually kind of had a lot of fun with Nightmaster Green, just like with doing like missile, gravity well, missile. Like it actually did. I did some. It was actually like my main DPS form.
Yeah, it feels good when you can kind of predict what he's gonna do. And beforehand, that was kind of thrown off by the tornado spam.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your tweet about I ran out of gravity well ammo.
Yeah, I forgot that gravity well had ammo. It's like I pressed it and then nothing happened. I was like, wait, what? And then I shit myself. I forgot it was possible. I have to give it up to gravity well. I treated it wrong.
Yeah, gravity well proved pretty useful in Nightmare.
Yes, Ice, you can. I just
Can
discovered
somehow, yeah.
that.
Oh wow,
It is-
that was
Yeah.
nice.
It's like that is kind of what I feel too. Like, and on Achilles, like platforming and like figuring out ways through screens is definitely much harder. But bosses, I think it's significantly changed with Nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like some of the bosses are definitely harder on Nightmare than Achilles. But if you want to just settle the debate, just play Night Terror. It's the hardest. Period.
Yeah. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, Night Terror.
Kevin seems pretty. Kevin seems set on doing it,
Yeah.
and like if he does a second playthrough at all, then like that's what he's gonna do.
Wait, he's gonna do Night Terror or Achilles?
Nightmare.
He's gonna do
Oh,
Night
darn.
Terror.
He's gonna give up.
Well,
I will say that like if Kefit wants to, he can do it. Like
yeah, Kefit has beaten Camellia 3, so if he really wanted to grind out Night Terror, he could do it. The question is if he'll want to do it after trying it.
yeah. There is only pain in the Night Terror zone.
It just gets progressively harder and harder. Because on that mode, you legit gain nothing throughout the game. At least on Nightmare, you do get hearts here and there.
Oh yeah.
the grazing.
I wish I were better at the dodging.
Oh man, last phase.
Yeah, I'm better gonna die. Yeah, I died. It's just,
No!
It's just hard for me to deal with the way the lasers and the explosions interact. I end up just like kind of flailing around and like moving into explosions.
Yeah, that overlap is extreme.
Yeah.
It's
My strategy is basically going to be get there with enough hits to tank it. We'll see how that works out. I mean, it's not much of a strategy.
You can see Jamers do a no-hit run of this.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
I bet when Jamers saw this, he like giggled and was like, "Ah, my town, it's my time now."
There actually aren't that many games that use mouse Don Monku, so it's...
Apparently, Jamers did it already.
Of course he did. First laser. Let's see if we can avoid being hit. Another thing you want to watch out for is the fire on the sides will hurt you if you hit it, so, you know, don't hit it. It does like 12 damage too, so it hurts you pretty bad.
Yeah, the fire and the lasers do a lot of damage. Just remember that first laser, once it goes away, it's gone forever.
Okay.
Yeah, so it gets a little easier afterwards. The only thing that changes is the bullet density grows a little bit after the laser disappears.
Makes sense. Now, is the pattern where the, like, let's call it the circles, the green circles spawn, is that random?
No, there's no random on this.
Okay. So it's a set pattern then.
It is. There's about 5 cycles, and it resets. That cycle resets when he changes patterns. God, that shitty controller, Slakes. It is super shitty.
It is the ultimate of shitty controllers.
It's amazingly shitty. That was an amazing stream, because he streamed it, and he had a webcam looking down at his hand, so you could see the garbage controller as he played.
I'm gonna need a picture of this controller, I think, because I haven't seen it.
You need to see it. It's so bad.
It's a monstrosity.
It really is that bad.
It's like a hate crime against hands.
Yeah, this sounds pretty impressive. Is it like a Madcast controller, some sort of third-party thing, or what?
It was probably made in China.
It's a good start.
Probably. Like, not entirely sure.
No.
Yeah, that's what Slakes was saying. Slakes was saying like you have to use it. Like looking at it is only like half the shittiness of it. You have to actually feel it. Apparently, it's like really really bad. No, shut up, Pillar. Frozen. I'm gonna hate on Mad Cats all I want.
We just call him Ice. Don't worry about him.
Oh, yeah.
Ice. There we go.
If you hear us referring to Ice, that's him. He uses several different names.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Dekachin there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
So
man.
we're getting better at the parts other than the final laser, so full HP or something, and then we'll just win.
Until you don't.
Damn.
Fighting
Sorry.
sticks.
Fighting game sticks.
Somebody should use a stick to play DT3.
Agreed.
I do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean you do?
Do.
Of course you do, Zephyr. I'm not even surprised. I've been like thinking about that you probably have like some weird, insane like Zephyr strats that nobody else would think of for this game.
They probably involve morph ball spam.
Yeah.
every single boss, including Bowser, is morph ball spam.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that makes use of the charged bow shot? Because I can't think of a single use for it.
I like forgot
Yeah,
it
I
existed.
think there's only like one part in the game where it forces you to use it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like it's like right when you get it.
Yeah, I legit forgot it existed until I did that on Nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like if the charged bow shot would like made the bow or arrows do a little bit more damage, people would have used it more, not just if it for its piercing and distance qualities. Decachin's helmet, hardest boss he's ever fought in any game.
I hope is he being ironic or what? I can't tell.
We can't
I
tell.
mean, I can always just make a, I can always make a helmet head EX for him.
Please make a helmet head EX. That would be amazing. Make it like 6 heads or something, and like he just spams bullets at all times.
Oh god.
Helmet head, but
And with
he
the
has-
Zelda 2 restrictions.
Yeah, he has this boss's patterns.
Helmet head, but he switches forms. He has War Master's resistances.
I need to put that level in 0. Since I still open the goddamn project file. It's still open right now.
Apparently DT3 will never stop being developed.
Zephyr keeps saying he's like, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing anything, and then he always goes back and he does something. Sometimes on stream.
Oh yeah. Alright, final phase. We'll see how it goes. Probably be badly. You never know.
Oh man, that dodge.
The grazing.
Yeah, those dudes need to go in.
I remember that Zero told me that he had an idea for gold times, which is like the onion time, which is like the onion, which is like the beat the dev time that was originally going to be there, or like it was his
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god, I ran into the fire.
Yeah, he wanted that. Let's see here.
That was a good death, I'm gonna say.
Bet it's not.
The
You're
hitboxes on the bullets is just a dark spot in the middle.
What's the hitbox on Chow?
There you
God
go,
damn that
Moogie.
controller.
I actually linked it to you on IRC, the picture of the controller.
Okay, I'll look at that when I'm not, fighting the boss.
Yeah, you need to see this controller.
It's such a fucking
It's
abomination.
blinking, so let me pause the stream. What the hell is this? It's like a horrible crossbeat between a Super NES and Genesis controller.
Like, where do your hands go?
Yeah, what
Like,
is this?
And apparently
I don't-
those buttons are very, very unresponsive as well. Slake says it hurts to use this controller. Like it physically hurts to press the buttons after a while.
Where did he get it from?
I don't know.
And I got hit because I opened that up, by the way, Wafu. I blame you.
I accept this.
So back in the demo stages of this game, let's see, calculator didn't really change much, but Bowser, like, he didn't have the P switch thing, helmet head, all the Zelda bosses were super easy.
I mean, they still are.
Wow, no bully.
Wow.
I mean, I did
Like they were like legit super easy.
I did Night Terror Helmet Head my first try in this playthrough, so...
Nice.
Speaking of, who found the quick kill for Bowser? Which one of you was that?
That was me.
Was that you?
Yeah, I already knew about it. I think one of the other guys pointed it out, but I never like said anything. I don't think I ever said anything about it.
Oh, did you like kind of have the intent of that being possible, or did it just kind of work out that way?
With the code, it worked out that way, and I tried it out one day, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. Well, I'm not recoding this guy.
I see.
To have like a max mid-max distance on that.
Oh, it's just Bowser.
Yeah.
What about Kamex? Like, did you put the wand in such a way where you could jump on it like just intentionally?
No, but I left that in.
I see.
Yeah, after it was found, I was like that's fine, honestly.
It's actually pretty fun. I like use it in I use it in this playthrough just because it's easier to get past the first two phases without getting hit if you do that. Like, I don't think it's even really a speed strat, it's just like a good strat to use.
That's a good sign.
You get the lovely Navi voice every time you get hit too. It's real pleasant.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those people who if they don't allow you to use character movement on WASD, or if they don't allow you to take character movement off of the arrow keys, I cross my arms over. I am so used to my left hand doing movement and my right hand doing actions for the most part that I have to literally cross my arms over if I don't use like joystick key.
What the fuck? Zephyr?
Yeah, I can't do it. I refuse to retrain my mind to do anything different. There's an episode where I think it might be where James, video game nerd.
Yeah.
I think it's the one where he plays the fan games of himself.
Oh yeah.
And he does that. That exact thing is me. I laughed when he did that. I was like, oh my god, there is someone else in the world that is just like me. That is so trained to controllers and movement being on left hand. Even first-person shooters on keyboard, your movement is with WASD. It's with left hand.
Dude, I'm like trying to do it now just to like see what it sounds like or feels like, and it's like, this hurts. Like, this is so
Don't do it for long.
uncomfortable.
I have to use joystick key or something. Yeah, I refuse to do it the other way. My right hand is not going to be doing movement.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I do it for shmups. That's how I played the Toho games.
Really?
This is looking good, Zephyr.
I wasn't. I went too slow at the end.
Wow, I didn't got hit 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, we're learning.
He died to the washing machine.
Washing machine.
Ah, that purpose grazing. That was good.
Grazing's not too hard to do if you pay attention when he sends out the green streams. Because they tend to give you like quite a bit of graze.
And yeah, Zero, I agree with you over there. I think Quad Master is virtually impossible to beat.
I mean,
Don't say that, he'll try to do it. rotating laser is the worst.
He's been attempting the Quadmaster.
I love the name Quadmaster.
Yeah, just imagine if you were fighting 4 War Masters, but they were fixed on one. Each of them were fixed on their respective forms. Oh yeah, Slicks, that was amazing watching you fight Helmet Head with that controller.
I can
When
understand
Helmet
having
Head, it's
difficulty.
actually hard.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say, basically.
War Master. Quad Master sounds way funnier.
I said quad because you guys were saying Dual Master earlier. Yeah, LP links the washing machine pattern.
Fuck. Fucking washing machine is the bane of my existence. Oh my god. No, we're not making it this time, I don't think.
I believe.
Yeah.
No.
Aw.
Yeah, I have basically no idea how to even begin dodging the explosions. I just, like, pray and I hope I get lucky and I don't get lucky.
Yeah, focus killing is why on Quad Master I decided to just put him at the shared health pools.
That's why you decided it, huh? Because you can't make it easy, huh?
Nope.
So yeah, at this point I'm just resetting if I get hit before the final phase, because the strategy is damage tanking at this point.
Gamer's just crying.
Everyone should be crying by this point.
Whoa, that was close.
What is hard about Helmet Head? There is nothing hard about Helmet Head. I don't get.
I really don't understand the whole helmet head thing. Like, seriously, I have no idea why it would give people trouble at all.
Like. So fucking
Oh, I love what Slake says there. Yeah, Helmet Head was hard as that controller because he legit can't jump and shoot at the same time.
Yeah, with that controller, I can understand, but like I get that. I get it. I truly do.
It was a true test of man versus machine. I think Dekachin's is trolling the shit out of you, Wafu.
Fucking maybe. It's like Zephyr. 2 people have dropped the game because of Helmet Head. I'm not even kidding.
I know. That's what I've been told.
Like, I'm so happy it's a meme, but other time it's the most. It's like it happens often enough that I can't. It's not a joke anymore. I just don't get it. It's just a thing that happens to people that I don't understand.
I think it's that low jump.
Yeah, I mean, that, like, you think they figured that out after, you know, like, the 5th hour of Helmet Head or something, you know?
Like hour 5, or you know, the 10 minutes of Mario.
Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dekachin's just fucking trolling me.
Well, you deserve to be trolled.
Fuck your mother.
Oh, wow.
I'm about 99% sure he's just fucking with you.
I feel like I know Dekachin. He's probably around. He's probably like.
Yeah, he's from Tanoshimi.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Wait a minute.
probably just messing with you.
Wait, who is he in Tanoshimi?
I'm pretty sure that's just his same neck.
Is it?
Oh.
He's just bad at remembering people's names.
I'm looking at Tanoshimi and he's not there, so he's either not there or.
He's on the Discord, I know.
LP, are you serious? Somebody spent 8 hours on him?
Yeah. That's not a lot.
Uh-huh.
Well, he got through it at least.
I mean,
He's a
what
trooper.
is the future of DT3 for someone that took 8 hours on Helmet Head?
Not good.
Bleak.
Yeah.
Bad future.
Ice over there says, I haven't even heard of someone spending 8 hours on War Master first clear.
Sagai took 8 hours.
Yeah, Sakai took, he took 9 hours.
But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that that's like not actually like a full 8 hours. He like he took a. It was like from start to end was 8 hours, but he took a break sometime in the middle.
On War Master, I mean, that's respectable. On Helmet Head, not so much.
Slake's there. Yeah, psychologically, if you spend 8 hours on Helmet Head, you've never actually gotten through that. Remember horizontal, vertical.
Fuck! You were so close to dodging it.
There we go.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
Nightmare Parasite.
Actually pretty hard when you can only take 4 hits.
You did it.
Hooray. So now we just have one section left. We're finally at the end of the game. We have to watch this dank cutscene first. You know, these two extremely pixelated sprites like converging on one another.
Converging.
Oh, I missed the War Master line saying Claire probably did all the work, but that's not actually true on this playthrough anyway.
That is true.
So were you gonna say something, Zephyr, before I interrupted?
No. Oh, I was just saying that Wafu said 4 hours seems to be like the standard time for War Master.
Oh no, that's how long I took.
Yeah, that seems to be the standard time that I hear from people.
Raoul actually did much better on War Master than I expected. He didn't even take 3 hours. I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, you got that pretty quick.
Like,
It took me like a week at least to beat War Master. A week or two.
like you said, Raoul is good at games when he wants to be, and he wanted to be on War Master. Oh, and here's these thingamabobs. You can't scan them. And
The sad bullet holes. Oh shit.
The idea is that they split into a bunch of them, and you want to use one of the homing attacks to find the real one. It's a pretty simple enemy, but there's a lot of them on the next map. And I love Hex's lines. They're just all so over the top.
I almost feel bad for Hex in this because Jeremy's just like, I'm gonna beat your ass, and Hex is like, I'm the man here. He's like, no, you're not. He's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not.
And you can
You
just
should go
kinda-
touch those spikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go touch those spikes.
Alright.
What do you mean go touch the spikes? What's gonna happen?
Where are the spikes? Oh, right here. That's great.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm pretty sure nobody would have ever found that without you saying that. Because, I mean, you see spikes, your instinct is to jump over them.
So, throughout the game's development, and even after the game was released, initial released, there were spikes, specifically in the first map of Gate, the Mega Man Gate, the extra gate, rather, Nightmare Gate. Oh my god, words. And they just wouldn't work. Like, hitboxes were kept being off, and that's kind of a joke to that.
Little inside joke.
Yeah.
And I guess the idea with this place is it's kind of made up of broken parts of tile sets from other areas and all that.
Yeah. Oh, Zero was making my 2 weeks comment on beating War Master was more of a joke in developing him.
Yeah, I'm still really surprised it apparently only took you a week to develop him because, you know, he just does so much stuff. Oh shit. Hardest thing about these guys is they blend into the background pretty well.
Double kill.
I think so, Zero, that's when you found it. But like, who's gonna which of you was gonna go in there and test every single spike and make sure they all work? Yeah, like nobody had ever touched them.
That's pretty funny. So this map it's kind of a weird DT-ish map. You gotta go around finding various, I don't know what to call them, various things to destroy to open up passageways while avoiding the, what are they called, the distorted cry.
They're just, what? The fucking white pixel, is that just like Hex fucking with you?
That is fucking with the player.
It aggravates me.
Good.
Yeah, I hope nobody thinks their monitor just got a dead pixel while playing this.
I think it was Brian had a split second like, wait, did my monitor just buck up?
Oh, I homed in on that thing instead of the distorted cry. That's cool.
Killing spree.
For some reason, I actually had trouble with this map my first time through. I didn't understand how to kill the distorted cries for a while. I guess it didn't help that I didn't realize you could use the homing laser either. I was trying to hit the weak point, find the real one with missiles instead, which, you know, didn't work too well. This jump is actually kind of hard to make. You can just barely get up there with your jetpack fuel.
And you just go around like killing Hex's testicles or something that are just it really feels bad.
Well, we already killed your testicle off of so Hex
yeah,
is next.
my one testicle.
Shit.
You need to change Wafumo to rename Parasitic Seed to Wafu's testicle.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think that needs to happen.
Yeah, you're right. It's like this is a very distorted travesty map.
Yeah.
It is a literal distorted travesty 1 map.
Alright. So I think we're just about at the final boss. If you can believe it, after, you know, what is it? 48 hours and 4,031 deaths.
We're here at Hexer.
I still want to see this game run at GDQ or some speedrun event just so people can be confused when the game never ends. Like they'll think it's gonna end after the Metroid, not after the Metroid gate or RPG gate or something. No, it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
And this map, I thought you kind of could have done a little something more with this map because you just kind of walk through it holding right. It's
Yeah, this was another map where it was like Like anyone who played the first DT would remember it, and it was kind of like a, am I gonna get another death wall again?
All right, I guess. It's been a long time since I played DT1, so I didn't exactly remember what was on the map. So it turned into just holding right for me. Okay, I'm gonna get another drink, and then I'll be back for the final boss.
Cool, I'm gonna get a drink as well.
Yeah, I've exhausted my water.
Good ideas.
Alright. Anybody else back yet? I hear someone. Well, I guess Waffleman and Zephyr are still procuring drinks, so let's go ahead and start the final boss. Spoilers, the final
I'm
boss
watching you.
Okay, the final boss is Hex. Spoilers. Oh yeah, use the shield on the things he shoots at you, by the way.
Alright. I like the music for Hexer.
Oh yeah, what is this from?
It's from Phantasy Star Online when you fight the
Oh, Phantasy Star
final
Online.
boss.
Phantasy Star Online
Yep.
is like the only online game I ever played.
Yeah, I think it's was it phase 2? When he's on the outside of the arena.
It's Hex.
So, watching Quaff during the speedrun made me real sad when he didn't shield the rocks and just kept trying to like dodge tank them forever. He was up for a long time at that rate. Poor guy.
Yeah, he was also like just dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
And avoid the shrouds on the sides, by the way. You don't want to get by the lasers.
I mean, you typically want to avoid lasers in all scenarios, but you know, yeah, here too.
And if you do too big of a combo, he'll stop it and get a shield. As we just saw.
Yeah, this is maybe is like Wex the like duel that Jerry says that he'll have with War Master, like for fun. You know, in the end, like War Master would just had his limiters going the whole time
Yeah.
like.
But yeah, I kind of
mean,
thought that was the idea behind that fight myself.
I mean,
like-
you can say that. I mean, it's in the boss arena, so it's not like any sort of canon thing.
Yeah, it's not canon, but I like to think of it that way. Like it's
Oh,
that
for
fun
sure.
duel.
Yeah, I mean that's a fun thought. I like that. Was that Zero? Did you say that as well? Like before we released it?
It's kind of funny about War Master is that War Master's like, he seems like kind of an alright guy overall.
Oh yeah, War
He's
Master
just,
is actually kind of a cool villain because he's very committed to his own cause and only really fights you because you're getting in his way. He's not like ultimate evil man like Hex or whatever.
Ultimate evil man.
Yeah, like I said, Zephyr was talking about how he doesn't have his villains laugh, and I don't think that really helped much in Hex's case. I'm sorry. He's a ridiculous character.
No.
You might as well. You might as well.
But I refuse, regardless of how ridiculous any character gets, I refuse to ever have them laugh.
I can get behind that.
Well, I refuse to have them do the evil laugh.
Also, I actually kind of thought that it was kind of like an interesting concept. It kind of removes like War Master's agency in a way, but like a cool concept is the idea of like an AI creatively interpreting its functions and goal, and to get around its own limits. I thought it was kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, I think War Master is actually kind of a cool concept for characters. It's not really explored in any way. Well,
Yeah, the game doesn't really give him much time.
Yeah.
Noogie,
What?
Noogie. Put the shield in when he goes up in the corner. Put the shield on him.
You can put it on Hex? Huh.
Yeah, when he goes up in the top right, you can just you can mash a shield up there and get rid of most of those. He'll even comment on it.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Why does nobody do that? Even.
I've actually done silver time on this as well. I never knew that.
Yeah, Hex actually makes a funny thing. He's like, well, fuck you then.
Basically.
It's actually kind of hard to reach him. You have to get like a full jet and you have to go completely up. Then you can shield most of the rocks.
Yeah, if you don't wind up doing that, it's best to just hang out on the left side though. You have the most time to react to everything.
Yeah, that's definitely what I always did.
You see, I didn't even think you could dodge all of it. I thought that was completely intended because, like, when I did it, I saw Hex's comment about it, and I was like, oh, that's what you have to do.
No, you sure don't have to.
I only realized that you could actually dodge everything normally by watching, like, Sloth do the speedrun, because he did that too, and I was like, wait, what? That's possible?
So, fortunately, you only take 8 damage in this fight, so we actually have, like, 5 hits, I think.
Not yet, 0. I mean, that's like super easy to put in.
I'm pretty excited about that. that's good.
What is this?
Oh, you can use potions on Hex.
Oh, yeah?
Like when this phase ends. So, so I think it was someone's idea for like Hex to comment on it, like put in a, like say something if you actually do put in a potion.
Yeah, like a Jeremy please.
Yeah.
Or something.
That'd be very appropriate, in fact.
You should get an achievement for it.
You do get an achievement for cheating at Pong.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
If you get the ball stuck on the sides with the paddle, you get an achievement for cheating at it, and then it'll teleport the ball to the middle and comment, or Hex will comment on that.
That's kind of good. That's pretty good.
So I believe this fight is completely static. No either RNG or reactive elements to it.
Yeah, it's very static.
Yeah, and Hex has no contact damage. His sprite is completely go-throughable.
Yeah, I like what
fights with him, I believe.
I like what Zero said about if you're on the tennis match portion of the fight and you use the potion there, or if you use a potion there, he'll taunt you and just wait there, and like he just won't launch another one at you for a moment.
He should be like a long moment, just to like fucking make you sweat for 1 second, like make you think that Hex is just gonna like insta kill you or something for doing it. That'd also be pretty good, by the way. Hex is just like, what the fuck? And then just you die. like he poisoned your potion or something, and you drink it and die. See, you need to put me on the playtesting game.
Didn't manage to get it up there, but I see what you mean now. This is...
Oh wow.
Aw, real close.
Yeah,
Real
I'll
close.
see if I can get it next time. Because Zero told me the ultimate safe spot strategy for the knife phase, by the way. Well, not really safe spot, but, you know, stand on the far left, and apparently they're very easy to dodge.
Yeah, they're a little easier over there. If you want to get the gold time, you have to stand in the middle and damage him during that whole phase.
Yeah, well, we're not going for the gold
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
I guess you actually could get the gold time on this fight and the Chow fight, even on Nightmare, because your DPS isn't affected at all.
Oh, so Zephyr, is the combo bonus skill tree, does that affect Jeremy's combo at all? Like, does it make it last longer?
Yeah, because it goes off the same metrics
Ah.
or same
Ah.
stats. Yeah, so that does affect this fight a little bit. We hear
Watch
it.
out for those shrouds, man.
I am curious, like, just for fun's sake, Zephyr, like, Hex, like, no matter what happens to Jeremy here, like, Hex has lost, for all intents and purposes, right? He doesn't have a plan anymore. This is
No,
sort of-
he's just out of ideas. He doesn't know what to do. He's been backed into a corner.
So, like, even if Jeremy were to lose here in some capacity, like, the world is no longer truly in danger. Like, Hex gets a moral victory, but he's still, there's nothing for him, nowhere for him to go from here.
Basically.
Oh, that's beautiful. All the rocks gone.
Not all.
A lot of them.
Oh yeah, so this is a pretty dank strategy.
Like, this is the part where I imagine that, like, somebody doesn't know about the homing shot or the rockets, and they just sit here forever.
Oh yeah. So I think we're coming up on, the rest of this is really easy to dodge, by the way.
Yeah, here's where his health scales down.
Right. And basically all you do is mash up plus B and up plus A and hope one moves off during this section.
These knives are very funny looking, by the way, Zephyr.
Yeah, what are these, like, from? Are they from anything? Like, what are they meant to be?
They're from... Maybe... Was it a Splatterhouse game? I don't think so.
His final attack. Not as good as Sans' final attack, let's say. So yeah, you jump over rocks here. It's pretty cool.
Like, Jeremy's such a dick in this fight. He's just like, yeah, do your final attack. He's like...
Alright, so... Alright, you just have to hit here. And then we see...
the best. The best thing ever.
Yeah, I think, like, absolutely everyone who plays this absolutely freaks out here, Zephyr. I just hope you know.
Yeah, that was the idea.
You get a little fake credits and all. Jeremy clearly has the power of determination. And now you have Street Fighter moves. It's so good.
Dude.
This is so good.
Jeremy is fucking buff. Like, look at what Jeremy is ripped. Like, I thought he was like a computer guy. Why is he so fucking buff? Like, he clearly goes to the gym.
I mean, he's in a piece of software. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. So yeah, the concept of this fight is just utterly amazing.
Sucks.
Oh, and Jeremy actually does have a dash now.
You have to do the backdash.
Yeah, backdash looks
That
so
animation. That animation is amazing.
Like, I love how Jeremy just like straight up gets out of his mech and just like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like,
Cool. Yeah, this fight is seriously awesome. Like, I mean, it's more cinematic than anything, but you can't still die.
just yeah, and you can do the Hadoken, which is not a lot of people realize, but it's amazing.
No, it's not. It's actually the same game that the other it's the same game that the Jerry and Claire sprites are from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The one that when you see Jeremy's images and those like flashback things, it's just Seto Kaiba.
It's Kaiba?
Yeah, you just can't tell because it's all darkened out, and I was like, well, this sprite works out.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's so perfect for some reason.
It kind of is. Screw the rules, I have money. I will never be able to unhear it.
I mean, screw the rules, I'm a hacker is also pretty apt for Jeremy, so.
I'm surprised no one else noticed that it was Kaiba. So Little Karibo is still making Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is.
I know he's been
Yeah.
appearing in DBZ Abridged as Cell. I didn't know he was still making Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
Yeah.
So, we're playing Pong, by the way. This fight is just, it's
I have
incredible.
to.
This fight exists. It's a thing.
Pong is actually the hardest part, by the way. If you don't conserve your dash energy, you get into some sticky situations, let's say.
Like, I like how Jeremy, like, straight up turns into, like, a box and then, or a rectangle, rather, and then X. Like, he's just taking the bullet off his face.
So this is
Yeah,
like,
Hex originally was a red paddle, just like Jeremy's thing there. But Zero and Brian were like, "Oh my god, it needs to be just a Hex floating." And I was like, "Yes, it does."
that was definitely a good suggestion on their part.
You know, you actually have a focus mode on this too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Do.
Oh, yes, you do.
I love how you dodged the ball coming at you. Like you had it and then you dodged it.
Hey, I wasn't really paying attention. It's alright. I was
Ga-
trying to figure out what the button for focus was. It's jump, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think that the actual, like, Jeremy Mecha needs a control explanation somewhere, but this part, it's just better just for you to discover the controls on your own, definitely. Like,
Yeah, because you don't actually need any of the other things. Hex has a dash as well. It fails him sometimes, but he still has it.
It fails him sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. It helps him for like the first 1 or 2 dashes, and then he just can't reach it anymore. It goes too fast for him. Oh man, Moogie's gonna lose possibly.
yeah. I actually
Maybe.
died, like, a lot of times to Pong. I'm embarrassed to admit that, but, Okay, here we go.
So you can use potions in this part, but that doesn't work on this part of it though.
Yeah, this is where Quaff saw that happen.
I mean, it's not like we have potions on Nightmare anyway. And this is the Zelda orb punching.
Man, this is like the best thing to end DT3 on, which is like such as like an expansive game filled with tons of random shit like tower defense and shmups and like genre switching and like all sorts of mechanics, and like then the ending is like every mechanic that it somehow didn't add all at once in Hexer.
I mean, like, you end up playing Pong against the final boss. That's pretty amazing, I have to say.
In a way, it's like fitting that like it ends with just like two guys playing like classic video games, and like look at it if you look at it that way.
Basically.
Like,
Jeremy is evil clone, but still.
dude, like this should be where like Hex like starts going like, wow, this is kind of fun.
Yeah,
And Jeremy's like, right?
he learns the glory of video games.
That was when I was making this. I almost had that be a thing. I was like, dude, it's like, do I actually arc the plot like this? Do I do this? Is Hex like, well, maybe this isn't so bad? And I'm like, no, that's not gonna be satisfying to the player at all. I hate this guy.
Oh yeah. Like I said, a large part of the reason the original ending wasn't satisfying is because, you know, Hex wins. And who the fuck wants to see Hex win? I'm bad at this, by the way, if you guys didn't notice already.
Dude, I don't know. I would have kind of been like with it if like Hex started to learn like, oh man, this is kind of cool. Like I would have been almost with it with like Hex gaining some sort of like personality beyond. Fuck.
That thought is why the Pong thing happened, actually. That's why the Pong thing is there, is if it was going to be a thing, and then I was like, no. Because, I mean, it wasn't, and then I was like, well, should I have this a thing? Well, let's keep making these other things with that, and I had Pong, and then I was like, no, I actually don't want that to be a thing. There were last minute moments while, like, mid-development. Like, do I rewrite this? Nah.
Hell yeah, video games. Yeah, exactly. I would have been so into it. Like I would have been. I guess Hex has to be Hex.
Yeah.
No fun allowed.
It's almost fitting in a way for it just still being Hex.
So if you throw a Hadouken right under Hex's feet, so his sprite doesn't eat the Hadouken, you can power game this.
Oh really?
And you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh man, that back hit there, that was pretty great.
Smoogie, do it. Let's see if you can get the Hadouken.
In the very first ball, you can also, you can actually do it with a single punch if you just go right up behind him.
Wow. Awesome.
I'm actually kind of bad at this part, so let's not try to get too fancy.
Damn.
Oh yeah, when I was watching Slakes do this, man, he got really, really good.
Yeah, this
so
should be in
fat.
the boss gallery, I think. It's pretty fun to learn. Though I guess like the way it's coded, it probably wouldn't work in the boss gallery. Or well, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the reason it's not in there.
So I take it like Hex doesn't realize that he's recreating like old video game mechanics, and he's just like trying to do stuff to kill Jeremy, and Jeremy's like, oh, I recognize this.
Alright.
Basically.
So we're almost on the final input. As soon as I punch Hex, it's all over.
It's actually not all over. I have to do one final thing.
What do we have to do after that?
Mash buttons.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you do have to mash buttons.
There we go. And it ends with Jeremy Kamehamehameing. I said that wrong, but you get the idea. Hex. Is that like
Dude,
actually
you're going so fast. Yeah, is this just straight up a Kamehameha? Like, this is like...
Basically.
And that was DT3, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it enough to play a second 50-hour playthrough on a higher difficulty mode.
And thus, that's it. Nightmare mode is completed.
I believe I'm only the third person to ever actually beat the entire game on Nightmare. Is that correct?
I think so, from what I know.
Good stuff. So yeah, again, I'd like to thank Zephyr for making this game. As he's pointed out, it's not without its flaws, but I think it's sincerely one of the best games I've ever played, and I got really into it, as you guys can tell from this playthrough. So yeah, again, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
this
any
was fun.
closing thoughts, Wafu?
No, this is fun. I'm excited to play test the new Nightmare mode and see what happens
Oh
here.
yeah, you should let me playtest that too. I kind of want to check it out. You know, because apparently I haven't played enough DT3 already. And yeah, we get this whole kind of, you know, true end sequence with everyone working together and the bots joining up with the humans and all.
Fucking Mr. I like how it just randomly goes over Mr. Saturn. Like, just still there with his balloon.
That bee is gonna make a really bad mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You don't
believe
want to do that.
Is this music from Wild Arms 2?
I think so. It's from one of the Wild Arms games.
I recognize the like main melody of it. And we have
Yeah.
like an unused polar bear sprite here as it photographs something or other. And here's the, let's call it the Kaizo area, which actually sounds kind of fun, the way Jerry and Claire describe it.
I like how Buttface McGee is like, I like to imagine that's Buttface McGee there doing Spider Drone is love, Spider Drone is life. After we spared his life.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I do love the very ending here, where Jerry is like, what is he? Yeah, it's kind of like a date. That was like the perfect note to end DT on for me. Like, bringing back the humor after all the serious stuff. So,
There we go, that's the end.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
So, you guys have anything else to say?
I think I said all I can say about DT3. Everybody who would listen, I've already told about this game.
Yeah.
So,
Said a lot.
You just listened to 50 hours of us streaming it. I'd like to thank Zephyr especially for taking the time to commentate. It's been very enlightening hearing your commentary on, various things throughout the game. So yeah, thank you for that. And
Yeah, it's been fun.
and if the chat wants to hear anything, we can talk for a little bit more. The chat got anything going on?
the chat is putting a bunch of sad faces. Slack says congratulations.
Alright. So yeah, that was DT3 Nightmare. I think that was just about the hardest thing I've ever done in a game. And I had commentary from the developer while I was doing it, so that was cool. Alright guys, yeah, thank you for sticking with me for, better part of 3 weeks, 50 hours, and that's the stream.